Hi guys, welcome back to my channel today. It's so good to see you. Today is February the 18th, 2022, and I want to celebrate today because it is my son Jeremy's 44th birthday. Had he lived, he would have been 44 years old today. So I just want to go back and share some memories of him and his life and what he meant to me and what he still means to me today. Um, so, um, I have I know I have a lot of new subscribers here, so some of y'all may not know all of the backstory, but we were living in Kissimmee, Florida, and I had divorced the children's father by that time, and I was living in an apartment with Jeremy and Jill. Jason was older, and he had already gone out on his own, and Jeremy and Jill were still living with me, and Jeremy was had gotten a ride home from work on May the 27th, 1997. And he was in the car with his friends, and one of the teenagers who was driving had been drinking the Big Gulp from 7-Eleven and had added vodka to it. And he lost control of the car and hit a palm tree. And all boys were severely injured, and my son Jeremy was fatally injured in the car crash. So that's the backstory, but that was then and this is now, and Jeremy would have been 44 today. So I'm here to let you know that I am happy, and I'm happy to be celebrating his memory. He was a very special young man, and he just meant the world to me. And I'm not going to cry over him anymore, or cry over the past and what's happened. There's nothing that I can do to change it or bring it back, but I can celebrate the life that he has now in my memories, and also the life that he has in heaven, because I know that Jeremy was a Christian man. He did believe in Jesus Christ, and I know that he's living in heaven, and he has a much better life than I do. This is his picture from his high school senior picture. So it was taken in 1996. And he was attending Gateway High School there in Kissimmee at this time. I love this picture. He's so handsome. And then I have some pictures of him when he was little. I didn't drag out the whole photo album. I just took this picture off the wall that I have of him. This was, I'm not sure whose birthday this is. It looks like it might have been my birthday. I don't see. Anyway, it's got red candles, so it was probably my birthday, which is in December. But this is Jason and Jeremy right here, and Jill. Okay, so this is Jeremy here holding his baby sister Jill. And then this is Jason and Jeremy and baby Jill right here. He really loved his sister, and she loves him too. And this is me when Jill was born. And then this is me holding newborn Jeremy. And then this is me when my son Jason was born. He's 49 now. And then this is when we lived in Tennessee. This is Jason, Jeremy, and Jill there. And let's see, this one was taken, I believe we were living in Covington at the time when that one was taken. So I'm going to open the keepsake bag that I have that was handmade for me from my friend Paula Hatton Vines, and she still has her channel, and I will link her channel in the description below. She does wonderful, beautiful arts and crafts, and she specializes in making cards, but she made this memory bag for me, so I was able to take all of Jeremy's keepsakes that I have out of Ziploc bags and keep them in here in this beautiful bag. You can see all the intricate detail. And she put the little fringe lace, and then the back is just as beautiful as the front. I just love this, Paula. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Now I have his Jeremy Swiss Army knife here. and I'm going to take it apart and clean it. I had to do some research because I didn't want to do anything that would damage it or ruin it. So I was going to clean it with lighter fluid, but then one of my subscribers said, "Oh, don't do that. You can't put something that harsh on it." So I Googled and searched on YouTube, and I found that you just soak it in a little bit of warm soapy water, and you take an old toothbrush and clean it, and then you have to oil it with mineral oil. So I'm not going to clean it today because I still have to go to the drugstore and buy some mineral oil. So I am going to take it all apart because it's just so old and stiff. I can barely even get any of the tools opened on it. So I want to get this cleaned up, and I'll probably do a video whenever I'm cleaning it. So let's go ahead and open this up, and we will look and see some things that I have kept of Jeremy's. I didn't keep a lot. I didn't keep any of his clothes or his shoes. I donated all of that to Goodwill. I just have a few of the things that mean the most to me. And then see, it just opens up like this, and then it has pockets in it where I keep Jeremy's things. Oh, here's his wallet. Just a black leather wallet. It says Guess on it. Guess was really popular back in the 90s. State of Florida. Oh, this is all of his immunizations, his vaccinations. Here, whenever he had all of his shots. DTP, MMR, polio. That's neat that he carried that in his wallet, isn't it? And then this is his, oops, got his social security number there. His Valencia Community College ID. He had just finished his freshman year of college. Oh, looks like he had a little sticky pad. Look how cute. He had a little sticky pad in his wallet. And then he donated blood to Central Florida Blood Bank. He was a very loving and generous young man, so he liked to donate blood. Let's see. Has a Pizza Hut entitled to a 20% discount on all food and non-alcoholic beverages. Jill probably got this for him because Jill had a part-time job at Pizza Hut. What is this? His report card or something? I haven't looked at this in over a year, so. Yeah, this is his Valencia Community College report card. It's so faded out, I can't even read it. I think it's just it's his class. His class schedule, it's not a report card. Okay. And then just some little, probably a ticket stub or something. They used to go to, back in the 90s, they had these parties that were called raves. Looks like a ticket stub, but it's all faded out too. I don't know if he drew this 4-leaf clover or somebody drew it for him. Top of the morning. Lizard Lounge, Dallas, Texas. I don't know where he got this old Match book cover. Closed cover before striking. Has a camel on it. And here's a ticket stub. Quench 96, Rain or Shine, Kissimmee Fairgrounds. Okay, so that's about it. He didn't keep a lot in his wallet. Okay, let's see what else is in here that I've kept. Oh, this was his last pay stub. He he worked as a car detailer there in Kissimmee at a car dealership. I'm not going to show that because it's got his social security number on it too. Oh, and this is a letter that he wrote to me. There's not a year on it, but... Oh, and here's his pack of cigarettes, Newports. It's still got the cigarettes in it. I wish I had kept his clothes because they would still have his scent on them, but I didn't. Oh, and this is from whenever he attended Rock Hill High School in Rock Hill, South Carolina. That was right after his dad and I had divorced, and he lived with his dad for a while in South Carolina. He completed his driver's education course there. Okay. So that's about it. I'll read this letter. This was when I was sick, and I got really sick in about 1986 or 87, and I had gone to Louisiana to stay with a friend of mine, Dale, and I was going to Tulane University Medical Center there for treatment. And it ended up being my thyroid, but at that time they were not able to diagnose it, or it was misdiagnosed, I don't know, but I was gone for a while, so he sent me this letter. It was January the 16th. Dear Mom, I have been practicing new tricks on my skateboard. Jason and I have synchronized a trick. We ride backwards on our skateboards, and Jason counts to 3, then we both turn around. Saturday night, I spent the night over at Jason's house, Jason Murphy's house, and Jeremy Mintz's house. We played on his racetrack. We also watched Revenge of the Nerds Part 2. Dad was thinking about taking a train ride down there around Mardi Gras. I hope I can see you soon. Love, Jeremy. P.S. Jason and I are going to synchronize a skateboarding routine for you when we see you. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so that's just all. I don't have a lot to say today other than I do miss him and I love him, but life goes on, and for a very long time after Jeremy was killed, I wallowed in self-pity and medicated myself with drugs. I took a lot of Xanax and Valium and other narcotics to try to numb the emotional pain more so than the physical pain. And really, I wish I had not done that, but I can't go back and change things. But because I did numb the pain, then it just took the grieving process even longer for me to navigate through that. But once you face it and you deal with it and you trust in God to give you the strength that you need to keep your head held up high and to carry on, God will strengthen you and help you to wade through all of the grief and all the feelings and all of the hurt and pain and regret. Because you do start to feel, you go through the stages of death, which is, denial and anger and grief and all of those stages you just have to go through. And you do have guilt. You think, well, what could I have done differently to have changed things or changed the path of life so that, he wouldn't have been in that situation at that particular day and moment. But, God has a plan for us, and some of us believe in predestination. I'm not sure if I believe in it or not, but I know that some people do. And God just knows the whole picture, so we have to leave everything in His hands and know that He created us and He already knows our future. So we just have to trust in Him to take care of us and to take care of our loved ones, and just turn it all over to God, and He will get you through the tough times. Grief is a difficult thing to navigate, but just turn everything over to God and know and just draw on your inner strength and know that you are a strong woman and that you can face it, you can deal with it, and you can get through it. And you will come out with a smile on your face, and time does make it easier. It doesn't alleviate the pain, but it does make it to where it's more bearable. So I hope you enjoyed going through Jeremy's little mementos with me, and we'll do the Swiss Army knife one day. So y'all please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video today, even though it's a sad one. Please share my videos, and if you're new here, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button, and you just keep on coming back. Goodbye, guys.